Hi, my name is Banner, and I'm going to talk about all the things that I think makes me feel safe in an area. What makes me feel safe in an area is lights, because if there ain't lights, you feel kind of weird and kind of scared. What makes me feel safe in a community centre is the people that work there, because if there isn't really a leader or an officer or a person that works there, you'll feel kind of not safe because of the people that are there.
I feel unsafe when I see unfamiliar faces, and I feel more safer when I see faces that I know, people that I know.
I feel unsafe when I see like a group of people just looking at you, and it's just not right.
That little screw face that they're doing it.
Yeah. In my opinion, police don't make any area safer, man.
I think they endanger people themselves. Areas as well.
I suppose alleyways or during the dark night's kind of scary.
Yeah. Like, you don't know what's gonna come around the corner.
My name is Rahel.
Hi,
What's your name?
Nikolai,
What's your job title?
Youth and Communities Manager at Hoxton Hall and the Rose Bowl.
Okay, so you're from Trinidad, right?
Yes, I am.
I just wanted to ask you, how was your neighbourhood in Trinidad? Meaning, was it safe, was it unsafe, like compared to London?
Compared to London, I suppose it's 6.5 doesn't it next because it's the same thing. Some areas of London were really dangerous, and the place where I go was really dangerous if you didn't live there.
Okay, so in your opinion, would you say London is safe?
As a whole,
Yeah.
then safer than Trinidad as a whole. Yes. I feel safer in London because I grew up what you guys call an estate or a poor area here is by no stretch of the imagination how it is in Trinidad. It's much, much poorer, much more violent, much scarier.
What do you think we could do as a city?
As a city to make it safer?
Yeah.
I think that's a really interesting question because I think there's a couple of different things. I think the reason why it's unsafe and why people get into violence and selling drugs and stuff like that is because it's the difference between the haves and the have-nots. And they're very, very rich bits of London and they're very, very poor bits. They're very, very poor bits of people, and they don't communicate. And that, I reckon, if you know the people that you live around and the people that you live with, whether they're rich or poor, whatever, it makes it harder to try and steal from them because you know them. People talking to people knowing their neighbors, people being interested in what's happening in their community. And the way that you do that is by starting to talk to your neighbor.